A long time ago, in a village called Mawali, people loved their cows. The more cows a family had, the more important they were. Cows gave milk, pulled carts, and made their owners proud. But in this village, there was a man named Riaz. He did not have cows, he only had goats. Every day, Riaz took his goats to the hills to eat. The other herders laughed at him. "Why do you keep goats?" said Salman, an old man with many cows. "Cows are better, goats are small and stubborn." But Riaz did not argue. He loved his goats. They were strong, and they could eat dry leaves and climb hills where cows could not go. One year, the rains did not come. The sun was hot every day. The river began to dry, and the grass turned brown. The cows suffered. They needed a lot of water and fresh grass, but there was no grass left. Many cows became weak, and some even died. The villagers were worried. "What will we do?" they asked. Meanwhile, Riaz's goats were fine. They did not need much water. They ate dry shrubs and walked easily over the hills. The villagers saw this but still laughed. "Goats cannot help us," they said. One day, a rich trader came to the village. His name was Saif, and he traveled across deserts, buying animals for his long journeys. He saw the cows and shook his head. "These cows are too weak," he said. "They will not survive the desert." Then he saw Riaz's goats climbing the hills. "Who owns these goats?" he asked. Everyone laughed. "Goats! Why do you want goats?" asked Salman. But Saif smiled. "These goats are perfect. They can walk far, eat little, and survive in the heat. I want to buy them." Saif turned to Riaz and said, "I will give you 5 gold coins for each goat." Riaz was shocked. No one had ever wanted his goats before. He counted his goats, 15 in total. That meant 75 gold coins. The villagers watched in surprise as Saif gave Riaz a heavy bag of gold. "You are lucky," said Salman. Riaz smiled. "Not lucky," he said. "I always knew my goats were strong." The trader took the goats and left. The villagers stood in silence. Salman sighed. "We were wrong," he said. "We thought cows were the only animals that mattered, but in hard times, the goats were the strongest." From that day on, no one laughed at goats again. And Riaz, he became one of the richest men in Mawali, not because of luck, but because he believed in what others ignored. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos waiting for you ahead.